man, baby, pay your bill and make you feel protected like
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Here we get a look at Kyle Shanahan, head coach of the 49ers. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. These guys officially in playoff tune-up mode. They have already locked up that top seed in the AFC. With my buddy Brock Purdy, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception, knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead and out a punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Taylor again. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
29-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go again with Taylor. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Oh, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
One right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Window to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Finds his bag. It's Robinson. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Keeps away from one. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the ribs.
McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Purdy, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Again, here's McCaffrey. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on third and goal. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this in 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Outside. 18, what's up?
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Get set, get set.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun. Handoff to Taylor. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First down now, ball at the 33. Pistol now for Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. So second down coming up. From the gun, Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts take a second-quarter lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Gorindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Purdy setting up that play action. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
To the air on 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Thomas Morstead on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. First down now, ball at the 33. This is Taylor. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throw cut at the 6. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 13-point lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
49ers 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Galindo to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New set of downs for them from the 31. Purdy throwing here on first. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Purdy on the play action. It's his running back. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
And I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. First and 10 from the 43. To throw again, it's Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. The tight end in motion now. To the air again. Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's tackled for no gain. They kick the running back in motion. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This is a 48-yard look for him. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Bengals. And here's Tua. He's going to locate veteran tight end Darren Waller. A nice throw here, 20 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins come away with a victory. They win by 6. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Steelers are able to come away with the road win. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is Courtland Sutton. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Broncos are a double-digit win team. They get their 10th victory of the season. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going Taylor. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Get set. Get set.
They toss to McCaffrey running left. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Josh Downs to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And you can see that he's not only leading the NFL in passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Now it's Jones out the play action. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Taylor. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out real fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 3-possession game. Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
49ers 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Ringo to return it. This drive will start inside the 25. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Oh, the football's loose. And the Colts pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This really should be the last plays and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. It's set up for 2nd down.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
A run here with Taylor. Running in the red zone. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Here's Jones to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Window to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid a hit. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, McCaffrey. That call going against the offense. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Here's Purdy to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On second down, here's McCaffrey. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and...
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, but physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Kittle makes the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, 49ers.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
53.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
17.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Downs on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Play action now with Jones. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. And that makes him the latest man to raise the bar for passing touchdowns in a season. Once held by Peyton Manning at 55, he's now the scoring king of quarterbacks with his 56th touchdown strike of the year. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Bernardo Green on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. A stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. So here come the 49ers on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's quickly to Jennings. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Catch made. And he won't make the marker. May rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on their next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Play fake. Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Jones now to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
That's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away. That's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get set. Up.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And a 49er first down.
Running back sent in motion.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast.
16 more yards. That's another 49er first
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
Purdy sacked. A loss of a yard.
Now Purdy. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
3rd and goal, Purdy. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he's taken down, but before that offense comes out, they may want to wait a second. We've got a flag down, and it is in the backfield. Oh, like air out of a balloon. You saw all the excitement disappear when they saw the flag in the backfield. That penalty nullifies the INT.
Well, don't hit the quarterback then, Kate. Certainly don't rough him. Crying out loud.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Purdy throwing here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Javarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started. The field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus. And those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Pistol now for Jones. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone. 5,000 yards passing on the year. You know this. There aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history. And it is a decorated list of names for those who have. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
10 yards on the pickup. In second and inches at the 44-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, Jones. Has its go-to again. It's Pittman. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Again, Jones to the air. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Colts taking timeouts. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Jones going to throw again. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Josh Downs, incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
To throw again, it's Jones. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. To the air once more. Here's Jones. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
42, 49ers 17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. The window to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ballgame.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And there's our last state image of this game. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.